All right, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
There we go. Here we go. Set. 18 Gator. 18 Gator. Army, Army. Army, Army.
Back, back, back. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. This is Jones. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And down to the 28-yard line. A big run there by Jones. 47 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Ready. 60 outlaw. 66. Bullet high. Watch the screen.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
Let's go.
Nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
Let's go. 50. Mike 50.
I got him.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50. Like 50, huh? Go.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Set. 60 outlaw.
I got 1.
80 weapon.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Ready.
The former 2nd-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
So don't say nothing.
Watch out.
Check 6-6. Bullet high.
Now Joe Mixon, nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Ready.
And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down.
Switch gears.
They go.
They'll drop to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You got him.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
Look at me. Zip and get it.
2nd and 1. That's taken in by Callaway. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
36.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people would think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
At the 35-yard line.
Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
We got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Bang. It's great. Bang. Bang.
Shift. Whip. Watch the whip.
Tighten up.
Jones. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the 2nd half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
I got him.
Switch.
Check. Lucky.
Switch. Go. Slam. Check it.
Here's Jones. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Pittsburgh.
Focus, defense, focus.
On second down now, it's Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
That's trash. That's trash. Bravo.
57. Mike, 57.
Watch the back.
Murray now on 1st down. It's caught by Bryant. A good pickup there at 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
65. 57.
1st down, Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end. And that ball is caught by DJ Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his first touchdown of the new season. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And the lead is now 10-7. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Come. Hey, check 20. Go. Check 4.
Give him 6 there, but now it's 3rd.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
15 line. Hey, Alpha. 44. Mike, 44.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys.
Hit it.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man, Boyd. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
132 fighter. Fire.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Nixon. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for the Bengals. 43 yards on the ground. So he nearly took it the distance, gets him down inside the 10 for a 1st and goal.
I'd love to be in his head right now because is he rewarding himself for a great run or is he kicking himself because he didn't get all the way to the goal line?
They'll give it to Mixon. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
At the 4-yard line.
On 2nd and goal, standing alone in the backfield is Williams.
Check 9.
He'll get it up the middle. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
I'm going to hit you all day.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's Mixon. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Well, they got the extra point, and the lead is now 14-10.
Makes the score. Bengals 14, Jaguars 10.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop them here on 3rd down.
50's the mic. 50's the mic. I'm coming.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, but somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. Getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Watch the shift. Shift. Go. Goes to use you. Becomes a me, it's me.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Push him back. Check nickel. He's coming. We got double.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
I'm coming after you.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Geno Atkins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
57. Mike 57. Let's go, D. 57. 57. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
A final shot before half from Murray. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
Come on now, let's go.
Down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Bravo.
Check 49.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete to John Ross. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Stay with your man.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
Two draw corkers. Yo, go, shoot.
They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Check 43.
Watch twist. Check. 22 jet bomber. Hey, exit. Now.
You gotta get moving. You gotta get there.
He'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's C.J. Uzama. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
I'm coming. Kill.
General West. Hey, zoom.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear.
Greystone travel.
Hey, check 20.
Hey, orbit. Now.
Under 10.
Now
Under
back to
10.
throw.
10. Check.
That's going to be caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Tyler Boyd, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that makes it a 21-10 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, fellas.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing. And try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tariq Cohen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are back within a single score. Now Murray, and he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Ready.
They'll set up a throw. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Now he's going to go deep down the left, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 46, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted. 3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down.
Got it.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Go.
17.
Check your hot read.
Get it.
They're going to try and throw. He's got an open man. He completes it to Callaway. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
Check 3. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Mixon with a 1st down carry. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Yeah, baby.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Too soft.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming.
Again, it's Mixon.
Check three. Check three. Out
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
That's it, baby. We go.
Go now. 50, plant.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set up. 8, read. 6-6, bullet high.
Defense wins championships, baby. Slam.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Great job. Touchdown for Dave.
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
Check 50.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A big run there by Jones. 51 yards.
Here we
A
go.
real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Forced out to his left. And he's going to keep. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Down.
The Bengals drive about to get going. That turnover might just about do it here. Fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
Going deep downfield for Ross. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Touchdown, baby. Let's go.
John Ross, 93 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Let's go, baby.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Geno Atkins able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Murray.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Eric Murray. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Check safety, check safety. Kill. Turn it up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
You don't want it? You don't want none of this?
Give me it. Pick up the
Go.
Check, check.
5.
Check.
They'll stay on the ground, mix it again. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Crash, crash.
Ready?
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
Let's go, let's go. Here we go.
Now a chance to make that encroachment penalty really hurt. 1st and 5.
61, match cut.
After the penalty, it's Mixon. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop.
Right there.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
36. Ready?
Recon, 130. Go.
Once again, they run with Mixon. Shifts by him. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Get ready.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Let's go.
Ready, set.
So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Ready.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
31, check 31.
Yep.
Play.
Get it.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Ross, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
X3, 218, chopper.
Watch the twist. Check.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Extra point up and good by Bailey. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it on.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray, he's going to let it fly. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Murray going to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got Lockett. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. It's tough to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Here's Murray from midfield. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19-yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Let's go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Nixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
50's the mic. 50's the mic.
Hey, time.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cincinnati, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at MetLife Stadium with the New York Jets. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.